What's up, MEGO collectors? Another villain for Villains Week. All week, the DC villains have taken over M.I.B. Master Museum. That's correct. Today's installment, today's offering is the Riddler. This is Figures Toys Company's version of the Riddler. Actually, it's from exact molds that was used on the original Riddler that came out in the early 1970s. So the term replica definitely fits what Figures Toy Company is doing with their MEGO like retro figures, because they're using the same molds. Looks like the Riddler that a friend of mine had back in the early 1970s to mid 1970s. Pretty basic figure. Not much to the Riddler. To be honest with you, I don't think he was very popular coming out. The Joker, I believe, was a little bit more popular. But the Riddler, a funny thing happened to the Riddler, collectability wise, in the collecting community. He got popular as time went on, and as the MEGO went out of business and these figures became scarce, super rare, hard to find. Finding these guys in men on cart like this Kretzky card Riddler, he started to pick up some momentum. And actually, I think he's quite popular now. But back then, the kids wanted Batman, Robin, Superman, all of those, even Aquaman, So Riddler, but you needed bad guys. And what better arch enemy of Batman was Riddler? The Joker and Riddler. But today it's the Riddler show. He is running M.I.B. Master Museum. This is a Kretzky card Riddler that Figures Toy Company basically put out. Collectability is extremely high with this particular carded figure right here. And that is because only 1,000 was produced of him. Let's get you in close on our guy, the Riddler. There's that famous outfit. Very basic. Purple hands. Supposed to be gloves. Got the purple belt, which essentially is Batman's belt, but it's just purple. So, MEGO did a great job at reusing a lot of their accessories and outfits. But really cool. And let's see. 688 of 1,000. There was only 1,000 of this Kretzky card Riddler put out worldwide. But the good news is, at last check, this Riddler is still available. And we're going to have some fun with Riddler today, because there's a lot of different carded versions and likenesses of the Riddler. This is the Migos' original likeness of the Riddler. You know, Riddler came out, and he was one of the first 4 original fist fighters. So you had Fist Fighter Riddler, Fist Fighter Joker, Fist Fighter Batman, and Fist Fighter Robin. And those were your 4 original fist fighters. So we'll take a quick glance at him as well. We'll take a quick look at the 1966 Riddler that was played by Frank Gorshin. A phenomenal role that he would later reprise later in his acting career. But Frank Gorshin was, to me, the Riddler, not Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's a funny guy, and he did a great job. He didn't disappoint us in his role as the Riddler. But Frank Gorshin, I guess that was my Riddler as a kid coming up and watching the reruns of the 1966 Batman series. Frank Gorshin. So, and then we have the Super Friends version of their Riddler. So you're in for a big treat today. We're going all out. I was in the museum. We're going through our catalogs of different figures, of Riddler figures, and you know, this train is not stopping. It's not stopping. But let's give you some background on the Riddler. The Riddler is known as an expert in riddles, in all types of puzzles, in all types of word games, you name it. The Riddler was essentially a genius at it. You know, even as a small child, to win a contest in school, naturally he cheated. Broke into the school after school, memorized the teacher's puzzle book, word for word, won the contest, but it didn't stop there. The Riddler actually went on to become an employee of the carnival, where he would trick people out of their money because they couldn't figure out his riddles. So he just taken advantage of a gift that he had really worked to hone his skills on, and just became quite abusive with it. But the Riddler he's a older character in the DC universe. He got his start. His first appearance was in Detective Comics issue 140, and then that came out in 1948, October of 1948. So the creator of Riddler is Bill Finger. Naturally, his arch enemy or nemesis is Batman. I don't know why these guys go. They pick the bad guys. They pick the toughest good guys they could find. So you got to give Riddler credit for that. Let's turn this guy around real quick here. This is the Kretsky card. Riddler. And as promised, we're gonna bring another guy in. We're gonna bring our Figures Toy Company Fist Fighter Riddler. How cool is that? Let's get in real close. When I found out that these guys were coming out with a Fist Fighter Riddler, I thought back to the mid-1970s, those commercials, those MEGO commercials with the Fist Fighters, Batman and Robin versus the Joker and the Riddler. I have to get them, you know. I have to do it. Be like old times. So this is our fist fighter Riddler. And guys, we don't want to disappoint. We don't want to disappoint. Here is our Super Friends Riddler. Let's get in. Great head sculpt on this Riddler. The uniform's awesome. Can't see it, but he's got a big question mark on his back. I don't know if I could. No. He's got it on his back though, but the outfit's really cool. Got the molded hands. They got away from the original hands and went with a different set of hands. Nice belt. Really cool head sculpt. Once again, looks just like the Super Friends version, cartoon version. So the Figures Toy Company has done a phenomenal job in reproducing the likenesses of these characters down to a T. Guys, please let me know which Riddler you like. Really, this is the vintage version. You got the Fist Fighter version, and then you have the Super Friends version. But guys, we're not gonna just stop right there. It's Riddler all day. It's Villains Week. Frank Gorshin himself, folks, the 1966 Riddler, and as you can see, there are some great shots of Frank Gorshin. Figures Toy Company, they went all out. The shoes. There is another variant of the Riddler, and he's dressed in his green suit coat with green slacks with all, you know, with the question marks on it, and he's got the bowler hat on as well. You can get that one from, that's a Emerald Cities Comics exclusive that you can buy that guy from and he's about $40 to $45. You know, that's probably, you're gonna have to throw some shipping and handling in there. But this is the 1966 Batman TV show Riddler, and that's Frank Gorshin, people. Frank Gorshin, one of my favorite Riddler. They got the outfit down to a T. Just perfect in every way. Phenomenal. And there you have it, folks. There's our 4 Riddlers. Which Riddler is your favorite? Super Friends, 1966. Fist Fighter. Or Kretsky Card original Riddler. Doesn't make a difference which one you pick. The Riddler is timeless. Like I said, he's been around for a long time, and the character is just a phenomenal character. Awesome. And I am very blessed and fortunate to own these 4 Riddlers. Really cool. One of my favorite bad guys. I got a lot of favorite bad guys. I don't know. I like the bad guys. Not just because I got these guys taking over M.I.B. Master Museum today and all week. I'm not saying it because I'm being forced to. I'm saying it because I really, truly mean it. The Riddler is a cool figure. And if I had to pick one, I think Frank Gorshin and probably the Super Friends Riddler are kind of my two favorites. With the Fist Fighter Riddler taking a third, and my Kresge card original Riddler that started it all, surprisingly taking fourth place. Hey guys, let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. As always, God bless. And remember, keep collecting bad guys. I'm getting better at this, right?